Daisy Lowe has admitted that despite having a good relationship with her biological father Gavin Rossdale now, they had a really rocky start. The fashion model, 33, was 15 when she discovered Bronner Handwerger was not her father after a paternity test revealed her godfather Gavin was her parent. Daisy, whose mother is Pearl Lowe, said there is no handbook for finding out your godfather is your father, saying she had a difficult start with Gavin, 56, but they now have a good relationship. Speaking on the That Gabby Roslin podcast on Monday, she said, "It was intense. There is no handbook for finding out that your goddaughter is really your daughter or that your godfather is your father. I think we dealt with it the best that we could. It meant that we did have a really rocky start, but we figured it out and am really grateful that we kind of figured it out as and when we did." Daisy said she and Gavin share the same mannerisms and said it made perfect sense when she discovered that he was actually her biological father. She explained, "The funny thing was, the moment that I found out that he could be my dad, I was like, oh, this makes perfect sense. We think in the same way and we have so many quite frightening similarities. And the guy who I thought was my dad, I didn't really know, and when I met him I came home and I said to my mom, I feel no connection with this man. But I didn't question it, because as a teenager I wasn't like, so mom, is there anyone else that might be my dad? That's just not something that comes into anyone's head, ever." Daisy said she keeps in touch with Gavin and his sons, who he shares with his ex-wife Gwen Stefani, Kingston, 15, Zuma, 13, and 8-year-old Apollo. She said she FaceTimes her 3 half-brothers, who live in Los Angeles, at least once a week, adding that Kingston is the same age as her half-sister Betty Goffey, whose mother is Pearl. She said, "I love them all so dearly. I FaceTime with my brothers over in LA at least once a week." Kingston is the same age as her sister, Betty actually. Zuma and Apollo are a bit younger, a bit less into FaceTime understandably. "Whenever I go to LA I always have the best time with those boys. They're such brilliant kids." Daisy admitted that all of her friends fancy her rock star father and she quipped that she was quite proud of that. She added, "All my girlfriends now still fancy him. I suppose Terry's part of me that's just like, yeah, go on dad. Very proud of you. He takes good care of himself and has a good human being." Elsewhere on the podcast, Daisy revealed she felt like an elephant during her modeling career as she compared her curvy figure to other women's stick-thin bodies. She admitted that she constantly pulled myself apart and said she was told by others that she was curvy when she was in reality a size 6 or 8. She said, "Being a model full-time for 10 years and throughout my career always being very conscious of wanting to champion real women's bodies and being curvy. And being told you're curvy even though at the time I was 6 to 8, which looking back is ridiculous, and feeling like an elephant in comparison to all these stick-thin, wonderful, beautiful in their own way, models." Daisy said that she loved her appearance on Strictly Come Dancing in 2016 as it was the first time in her career that she was told that her body was good. She said, "For the first time in my career I was actually being told that what my body was doing is really good and being really proud of what my body could achieve, rather than constantly pulling myself apart." Daisy said that she also makes the effort to reach out to young women on Instagram who are dealing with body image issues, eating disorders or body dysmorphia. It's been actually a real privilege to send little messages and little things I've learned along the way, actually person to person. As well, using Instagram as a proper platform," she added. She admitted that she can find social media frightening and like a minefield, but said she now has a good toolkit of how she deals with her mental health, which includes finding silver linings in situations. She continued, "I'm such a sensitive, emotional being, and at my natural state, I am a bubbly buoyant person, but I get my dark days. I have now a very good toolkit of how to deal with my mental health, and definitely one of them is finding silver linings, and lots of gratitude." Daisy also revealed that her current boyfriend, estate agent Jordan Saul, had no idea who she was when they met walking their dogs on Hampstead Heath. She admitted that he is still bemused by her showbiz life, adding, "Jordan and I met on the Heath, just walking the dog. But he had no idea who I was and still to this day doesn't understand any of it."